Welcome back to this course, and now we're digging more into interview tips, and we hope so far the CV tips we have given you have been helping you revamp your CV, or you've reached out to us for help when it comes to CV revamp. And we're going to start by addressing the two things employers look for when interviewing, and as usual, Mary, our interview coach, will be addressing this topic. Karibu, Mary.
Thank you, Akio.
So let's answer the question in the topic. What are the two key things employers look for when interviewing?
Wow. Interviews, when done correctly and effectively, it helps the employer or the hiring manager to be able to pick the right candidate whose profile matches what they're looking for as far as the requirements is concerned, in terms of that applicant or candidate having the right skills, the right experiences, and also the right personalities. So with regards to skill set, experience, and personalities, interviewers or employers are looking out for so many things. But the two that are very key that every applicant or every candidate is required to bring out strongly during the interview, number one, is the ability to clearly demonstrate your knowledge of the role, because that takes care of the skill set. The employer or the interviewers want to know to what extent are you knowledgeable as far as this role is concerned. And then number two thing that is very key for every applicant or candidate is to showcase their track record. Showcasing your track record is all about speaking about that relevant examples to similar work-related situations or tasks that you've handled that has prepared you much for the role that you're being interviewed for. And this is mainly what makes candidates to stand out, the example. Because the role of your CV is to mention the obvious, what you have already done, the tasks you've handled. But the only thing that the CV is not doing is putting you in action. And that is why it is key for an applicant or a candidate to focus on being able to demonstrate their knowledge of the role and go beyond that by backing up that knowledge with showcasing their track record.
Yeah.
Yes, of course, there are other aspects you are being judged on, but those two are very key during an interview.
Yeah. So having mentioned those two key things, tell us what the employer is trying to look for in those two things.
From the knowledge of the role, the ability of the applicant to clearly demonstrate their knowledge of the role and back up that knowledge with a track record, the employer is simply trying to look at, does this applicant have the right technical skills needed to do the job?
Yeah.
And does the applicant now have the right soft skills required for them to succeed on the job?
Yeah.
Because someone may have the technical expertise, and if you have the technical expertise, definitely you'll be able to clearly demonstrate your knowledge as far as what is required of you in that role is concerned. But the question is, do you have now the soft skills to succeed in that level, that position that you're going to be given?
Yeah.
So for one to clearly bring out the technical expertise, ask yourself, depending on the specific responsibilities highlighted in the job description, are they responsibilities that perhaps requires certain procedures to be followed for them to be done? Do I need to understand a particular process for me to handle this responsibility? Could there be any laws or regulations governing the nature of that role? Or what could be some of the best practices that I have acquired over the years I've been in the industry that I can bring on board to help me deliver better in this role? That is what makes the employer to see you as a subject matter expert, and that takes care of the technical skills. But now when it comes to the soft skills and your ability to now succeed on the role, do you have the right problem solving skills? If it is a leadership role, a management role, do you have the right leadership mindset we are looking for? So by the virtue of the applicant backing up their knowledge of the role with a track record, giving practical work-related examples they've handled in their current role or in the previous positions, that is what will make the interviewer or the employer to conclude that indeed this candidate have the right approach towards leadership, which is very key for us in this role. this leadership exudes the analytical mindset or skill set that is required. So those are the key things employers look out for from those two things we've discussed about.
Yeah.
Yes.
So technical skills has to back up, go together with the soft skills.
Definitely.
For you to stand out.
Definitely.
So thank you for that. And thank you for watching. We have Mary here as our interview coach. If you have an upcoming interview and you're not sure how to sell yourself and get that dream job, we have a service that really helps you, where you come and prepare, or rather Mary as an expert comes and prepares you, and it's a real interview. Your body language, your answers, common interview questions and answers, you go through the process. We have left more information on the link below. Reach out to us and Mary will reach out to you to help. Thank you for watching and see you in the next video.